As the Jaguars are trying to generate local excitement over the team's hopes for a stadium renovation, some people who live in that neighborhood tell News4Jax they want it known that they are not excited about the prospect. Eastside residents met with the Jaguars last night to discuss what may lie ahead. News4Jax reporter Jim Piggott has been speaking with some of those who live near the stadium.
You know, when people talk about the stadium of the future, they get excited about it. But most of those people don't live in the neighborhoods where the stadium is going to be rehabbed, and that's a concern. The renderings look futuristic, and they depict a whole new look to the stadium and the surrounding area in East Jacksonville. But if approved by the city, the $2 billion price tag would be split between the city and Jags, but it would also split this neighborhood. Some see it as a blessing, like Maria Hughes, who grew up here.
We're being built up again. What used to be is coming back, you know, and it's a great help for the community. Even in their renovation, you know what I'm saying, it's more jobs, more opportunities that are coming forth, and I think that's a good thing for the Eastside community.
Hughes was at a neighborhood meeting last night where the Jags talked about how they would work with the community and what impact it would have on it. It was a meeting we weren't invited to. Others who do nothing about the meeting, like David Jones, says his family has had a house here for over 80 years. He's very skeptical about what could happen. He thinks investors are already buying up property in the area, and this wouldn't be good for them or the neighborhood.
We already know that when they get ready to come through the neighborhood to take whatever they want, they're going to do that. They're going to come up with all kind of laws and rules, and they're going to take it. That's what they do, period. So
we reached out to the Jags to talk about the meeting and the concerns that some have. They responded by saying they felt the meeting was successful and enjoyed getting out in the community and thought it went well. Now, members of Historic Eastside, I did talk to them, and they had also talked to Mayor Donna Deegan's transition team. What they're worried about, of course, is the displacement, and they say they are trying to make sure that doesn't happen, and they've been talking to the Jags about that as well. They just want to make sure everybody comes out ahead of this deal. And one thing coming up, you know, we've had those huddles that the Jags have been doing. Well, they're going to release the results of those in the very near future. Reporting from the East Side, Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.
Jacksonville Mayor